Mississippi Democrats are out of control. You may remember the quadruple homicide in Tunica, Mississippi back in November, where three people and a pregnant woman's unborn child were murdered in a drive-by vehicle-to-vehicle shooting right there on Casino Row in Tunica. Well, fast forward a few months, they do have a suspect that is wanted. And I believe he's technically already arrested because they got him sitting in jail on another charge while they've decided that he is in fact guilty of this. Here's the story over at darkhorsepressnow.com. Therese Apel doing a great job here. Tunica Sheriff's Department, Tunica County Sheriff's Office has issued an arrest warrant for 20-year-old Monterrius Woods of Tunica. That's his future rocket scientist, engineer, and possibly even an astronaut if he really put his mind to it. Woods has been charged with the shooting death of Steven Burts, 23, of Dundee. Tednequa Moore, 25, of Robinsonville. Moore's unborn child, and the death of Deshun Isabell, 24, of Tunica, who died with injuries sustained from the car crash that occurred on Friday, November 10th, 2023, on Casino Center Boulevard, located in Robinsonville. Monterrius Woods has been charged with 4 counts of capital murder. That means he will, in fact, most likely get the death penalty. You don't go after capital murder and not the death penalty on 4 charges of it. 4 charges of capital murder. He should get the death penalty. 4 counts of conspiracy to commit a crime, 1 count of a drive-by shooting, and 1 count of shooting into a motor vehicle. Again, these little young black Democrats think that the world is a Grand Theft Auto video game. He would have fitted in just great here in Jackson, Mississippi. Frankly, Jackson could have recruited this guy to help get their numbers up and widen the gap between them and Canton a little bit more. He could have been a first-round draft pick to a team like Jackson. The little South Jackson Taliban could have used this guy. He's a little old for him at 20, but could have still been a good addition to the team. Woods is currently in custody in DeSoto County Jail on unrelated charges. For more information, you can visit DeSoto County's website there. Capital murder, Mississippi Code section, blah, 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 is punishable by life in prison or the death penalty. There will be additional charges forthcoming and more arrests made in this investigation related to the November 10th, 2023 quadruple homicide. The investigation is active and ongoing. If you have any information, reach out to the Tunica County Sheriff's Office. If you wish to remain anonymous, contact CrimeStoppers. Tunica County Sheriff's would like to thank the following agencies. We're not going to get into all that stuff. Again, let's take a look at our fellow right here. This is Monterrius Woods. Again, he is wanted. I presume, if he's wanted, he's already sitting in jail. It's just a matter of transferring him from one jail to another, from DeSoto County to Tunica County, and keeping his ass locked up for the rest of his life. Looking forward to seeing who the other little future rocket scientists and engineers are that they plan on arresting in this very case, because these guys, rarely do they ever act alone. Somebody was driving that car. And if they got him with conspiracy to commit 4 counts, that means somebody else was involved. You don't commit conspiracy by yourself, I don't believe. I can't think of a case in which you would. So, good job, North Mississippi, getting another little thug off the streets, another little Joe Biden voter off the streets, keeping him away from the polls in November. Hey, I'm just calling it like I see it. Just calling it like I see it. You know, this is something we're going to be pushing really big here on this channel this year. Is folks get really mad at me when I call out and discuss black-on-black crime. I just want y'all to be as upset about black-on-black crime as I am. When y'all are as upset about it as I am, when y'all are as upset about black-on-black crime as you are police on black folks or white-on-black folks crime, there'll be no need for what I do around here anymore. I'll fold it all up, delete my channel, go on back to what I was doing before I had to step in here like Batman and save the day and point out the obvious. Be like, hey, you got a problem over here in your community. You got a little culture rot going on. A little culture rot. Something bad ain't, what's the old saying? Something's rotten in Denmark. Something rotten in your culture. in these urban cities right now. In these Democrat death culture strongholds, third world bombed out hellholes like Jackson, Mississippi, Canton, Mississippi, all the Delta. Tunica clearly got some problems going on. So good job, Tunica County Sheriff's Department and all the other departments that helped out on this. Tune into my radio show here in Central Mississippi. We discuss local, statewide, and national hot button controversial issues. We're not scared to talk about race, crime, LGBTQ, LMNOP, rainbow supremacist, or anything else. The Clay Edwards Show, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., Monday through Friday, 103.9 FM, WYAB.